Hello and welcome to the continuation of this SQL tutorial and specifically the window function series. So my name is Stacy. I'm a senior data analyst with a non-technical background. And yeah, I decided to create this channel, this community to just share the skills and knowledge that I've gained over the years. So as I mentioned, today we're covering window functions, and this is not the first video in this series. So I'm going to link the playlist for like the overall SQL tutorial and window function series at the end of this video. But yeah, today specifically, we're covering rank and rank dense. So I actually don't use this tool. Actually don't think I've ever used them like in a work setting, but they're not so different from like what a row number does. So the window function video that came before this was a row number. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to go check it out. But yeah, I'll also like briefly touch on row number at a very high level here. Yeah. So, oh yeah, first disclaimer, I'm going to link the data sets that I'm using down below. And in case this is the first time you're interacting with this series, this SQL window function series, and you're uploading this data onto MySQL for the first time, you'd need to follow these steps. So this is what they're doing to just make sure that we're going to use the date column. So we're going to use the purchase date column. It needs to be in the data type date. So in case it's not, yeah. Okay, let's get into it. So rank dense, and then row number. So for this one, I'm going to start by writing the code first, then I'll explain what it's doing. Yeah. So we want to select all from, I should have just copy pasted. We can comment this out. So let's run this. Then, okay, there you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce a row number, a rank, and a rank dense, yeah? So row number over, yeah, just do over, order by, so we're using the purchase date, yeah? As row number, yeah? And the syntax is actually the same. So we're just going to pick this and then duplicate it. So here we're going to have rank, yeah? So as underscore rank. And then here we're going to have, I think it's dense rank. And then we're going to, we're just doing this. Anyway, so we're going to call it dense rank. Yeah, so let's run that and see what happens. Anyway, so as you can see, the row number simply just numbers the rows. So it's in descending order. Yeah, so descending order of the purchase date. So as you can see, this is like the earliest purchase, and this is the latest purchase. Yeah, so 1 all the way to 49. Yeah, but now the difference between row number and rank is in case something has the same rank. So the rank could be a value, a number. In this case, it's a date. It gets the same rank. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, now it's doing 1, 2, 2 because they both hold position 2. So technically, this is like 1, 2, 3. So now when you're using rank, it's 1, 2, 2, then it goes to 4, since number 3 does not exist. So I see this as a very good function if you're working with like an educational data set and you want to rank performance. This is perfect. Like I see how rank would come through there. Yeah. Then we have rank dense. The difference between rank dense rank and rank dense is, so they both kind of do the same thing. So they make sure if if a value holds if even three values hold the same position, they'll get the same rank. So like a good example is here. So like this is three purchases made on the same date, yeah. So they're all 666, given the same rank. But now, instead of going to four, because this is technically one, two, three, like number three does not exist, it goes to three. So I've actually never used rank dense, and as at now, I honestly cannot think of its application. But yeah, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, there's something I did some time back, and rank dense would have made it easy for me, like, yeah, please feel free to let us know down in the description below. Yeah, yeah, just let us know, educate us. We're here to educate each other. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically how rank and rank dense work in comparison to row number. Yeah. So we could change this to specify order by descending. So if you order by descending, what it's going to do is we'll just get the latest purchase at the top. So now we have the latest purchase, which is from December, not December, January 27th, 2024 as the first one. And the earliest purchase is now the last. It has the highest rank. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what will happen if we introduced a partition by business ID. So partition works very similar. Partition by is actually very similar to group by. Yeah. But for more details on how exactly this works and how this compares to group by, feel free to check the partition by. So I got rid of order by here. Yeah, feel free to check out the window function series that I'm going to link at the end of this video, because it has the how to use aggregated functions. So that's sum, mean, max, average with partition by. And in that video, we just compare how partition by compares to group by, like how are they similar. So when we introduce partition by, let's see what happens. So let's run this. Okay, so as you can see now, it's ordering it by like the business ID. So like this business ID, so they were all purchased on different dates. Yeah. I'm trying to look for someone who's a bit different. Uh, Yeah, yeah. So how I created this data set, it doesn't really accommodate to show the difference between rank and rank dense when you're working with business IDs. So yeah, not very relevant. But yeah, let's say this business ID had made like this purchase, the bed big and sofa set big were purchased on the same date. So here we'd have 2 2 instead of 1 2 3. Instead of 1 2 3, we'd have 2 2. But yeah, when we do away with the partition by, we get like a very good idea of how row number compares to dense rank and compares to rank. And yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. Just don't forget to run this. So turn off the safe mode if you're using MySQL specifically. If you're using something else, yeah, you'd have to like Google your way through how to change, like make sure your data types are actually like the appropriate type for you to be able to do your manipulation. And then you need to make sure that, so this column was not following month, date, year. So that's what we're doing here. And then lastly, just now modifying the payment date. This is payment date. So ideally you have to do purchase date to date. Yeah. And then, yeah, once you do that, all should be well. You should be able to do this practice. But yeah, guys, that's it from me. Thank you for staying till the end. I really hope you've learned something. Yeah, let us know, like, are you just learning SQL? Are you doing a project and you thought you'd use rank dance and you're like, oh, I need a refresher? Or are you at work and you think whatever you're doing needs like a window function application? So why are you here and how did this video help you? Let us know down in the comments below. But otherwise, guys, yeah, thanks for staying till the end. If this type of content is for you, feel free to join the community by subscribing. And yeah, check out all the other window function videos that we've done in the window function series, and expect subquery series coming soon, which should close the SQL tutorial for now. After that, we're going to jump into Python a bit. We want to do a Python pandas series. Then we also want to learn how to use pivot tables in SQL. There's a lot coming. And yeah, if you're a returning subscriber, in the middle of all these tutorials and all these series, I always throw in projects here and there. So if there's a particular project you'd want me to do, if there's a particular concept you want to see me implement in a project, let me know. Be it aggregate functions, be it window functions, be it joins, be it CTEs. Let me know what you'd want to see in a project. Otherwise, guys, that's it from me. Yeah, it was nice having this, not conversation, but yeah, it was really nice just putting this knowledge out there. See you in the next one, which is probably lead and lag, followed by end time. Okay, guys, bye-bye.